All right, guys, well, welcome back to video 3 of our EVMOS strategy. Today, we're actually seeing our portfolio value go down slightly. So we were at 25,000 yesterday. We started at $20,000. It's come down to about 24,400. And I'm going to first explain to you why that's happened, and then I'm going to explain to you some of the decisions that you're going to need to make when you're in strategies like this. All right, so essentially what's happened is the price of EVMOS has come down a bit since we first looked at it yesterday morning. I believe yesterday morning it was around maybe the $22.37 or something like that. And it's come down to, before it was about 2.15, now it's at $2.21. All right, so first of all, let's just have a look at it on the chart. So you can see there's been a bit of a sell-off. It was at 240 it got up to last night, and now it's come down to around the 226. The first thing that you want to look at when there's price changes is there a change in the amount of volume being traded? If there's really little volume and the price is going down, then it can come back up pretty quick. But if volumes increase substantially, say the volume doubles and it's pushed down, that's a pretty solid amount of money that's caused it to go down to this level, and it will probably take a solid amount of money to come back up. But basically, what's happened here? Let's refresh this page because it's pretty volatile right now. Okay, it's still showing 216 here. Let's have a look at the volume. The volume has stayed relatively consistent, okay? So you can see that there's still around $2 to $3 million traded per day. It's not like we've dropped off massively in volume traded and, people, small amounts of coins being sold are just dumping the price. It's relatively consistent. So what this looks like to me is just a classic profit taking by some investors. Obviously, we've had a massive run from around that $1.31 when the incentive program kicked off. It literally ran all the way up to $2.48, and now it's just had a bit of a sell-off with some people taking profits. So first thing to understand here is what is actually happening to our position with the EVMOS GUSD liquidity pool. Obviously, we're staking EVMOS and an equal amount of GUSDT, and therefore, as the price comes down, what is actually happening is we're selling off our GUSD position and buying more EVMOS. Okay, so we're still earning that 360% APR, but also our position in the pool is changing to make sure that the pool stays balanced. All right. So what that means is we've got two decisions here. Some people may go, look, I've had a great run. I think I'm just going to cash everything out. I'm going to close off all my positions into USDT, and I'm just going to sit there and kind of, finish off at 24,000. That's one thing that you can do. What I'm probably going to do, and this is a really important strategy to understand with DeFi, is I'm actually going to stay in the pool as it starts to go down. And the reason for that is what's going to happen is it's going to start buying me more EVMOS, okay? So as the price goes down, it's going to sell my USDT, going to buy me more EVMOS. I might get back up to 6,000 EVMOS. And I'll keep watching this chart here as the price comes down. And say we get back down to, say, $1.80, I'm going to have quite a substantial amount of EVMOS at that price. And at that point, I may make the decision to pull my tokens out and just hold the EVMOS, or I might even buy some more EVMOS at that price, just depending. And then I won't be in the liquidity pool at that point. At that point, I'm going to have more EVMOS so that when the price comes back up, I'm literally just holding EVMOS. I'm not going to be in the pool, so it won't be selling my EVMOS for GUSDT. I'm just going to be holding more EVMOS, and as it comes back up here, then I'll put it all back into the pool and start earning that 360% APR, but I'll have more EVMOS and it'll be worth more as well. Okay, so that's the strategy that I prefer. It's kind of like a DCA strategy on the way down. It automatically is selling off my GUSD and buying EVMOS as this price comes down, and I'm still earning 360%. Then when we get down here, I'll pull everything out of the pool, so I'm not that's no longer going to do the opposite as it comes back up. I don't want it to then sell my EVMOS into GUSDT on the way up, and that's kind of one strategy that you may follow. Okay. So things still going really awesome with this. We're still earning that huge APR, 360%. EVMOS is still doing seriously well. It hasn't, the worst thing that could possibly happen is if it wouldn't really matter too much because I'm earning 360% APR. But if it dumped below the entry price, then that's, when I may start getting on a worse position. But at the moment, I'm still in favor of what's going on here to stay in the pool. that's pretty much it for this video, guys. And if you're interested in strategies like this, then look in the description of the video and you can book in a call with one of our experts, and they're going to introduce you to learning all about DeFi and how you can take advantage of it. Cheers.